Okay, so this is our property. We got the corner. We got a big maple tree in this corner, which is on our property. There's the stake. We've put up a fence around the corner. This is the old foundation we're going to take out, but this is where the house is going to go. And the high side with all the windows is going to go right down here. So that's going to be our view. And the deck's going to be like way out here. So that's the view from the deck. We've got enough room for parking down below. And then we've got, that's our trailer there and our boat trailer there. Room for parking there. And then this is what we've done in the meantime. Oh yeah, we've got 3 big cedar trees in this corner of the property. And then this is what we've done for now. We're just hanging out here this weekend. We fenced in around there. And we got our little shed. Our shed has our bed and the toilet in the corner. Anyways, that is our property. So November 14th of 2021. It's time for the video of our outside of the house. So we got our propane tanks in. Bottom we have the retaining wall. Main reason I put that in is because I'm going to have to spend the rest of my life cleaning those windows up there. Make it a lot easier. We're going to have our deck out there, put it on in the summer. We've got the pilings in for it already. You can see the 3 of them there. We'll just go around the corner here and show you the upstairs view. So this is the property line about here. So we've got lots of room to still park on the outside. Our big cedar trees, we love them. The big maple tree right in the front, leafless right now. Here's the look from the front. So we have the beam up there to put the front porch on. We got the pilings in for it. Again, it won't probably be going on until summer. You can see it's out. Gonna hang out about that far. Ground level is going to be right at the door. You're gonna get it filled in all the way around, so ground level at this door as well. Just finished up all the soffits this week. We've got plans for the yard. It's going to be a lot different than it is now, but for now we have our shed and our little hideaway in the corner there. Going around the side. Just come up here a little bit so you can see the roof. Roof's all done. Nice black steel. Got our soffits on. 3 downspouts. There are east troughs, I mean. Hydro comes in there with a lockout so we can turn it on or off. We planted a little row of cedar trees just right at our bedroom window, so they'll all grow up as a nice little hedge. Give us some privacy at our bedroom window if we want it open. They're doing really well, nice and green. They've been in about 3 weeks and they're already starting to sprout new sprouts at the top. The ground drops away a little bit at the back. This is where we're going to have our heat pump unit sit and our generator for when the power goes out, because the power goes out here a lot. And the generator is going to run off propane. And then come down here, and this is the flat surface, so I can get up and do those windows. Now it's time to work on the inside until summer. Alright, so it's now May of 2023. So in September it'll be 3 years since we started building, and this is how far we've got so far. Got our propane tanks. It's our kitchen window. Finally got our laneway put in. The retaining wall. We've got lots of parking on the outside here and lots in the laneway. We put in some spreading junipers and some cedars, so that should eventually just fill all in with trees. Around the corner. And that's the front of our house. Our main entrance, this is where we go. Around the back of the house, we're pretty much on the property line. Eventually we're going to put raised garden beds right down that whole side under the eave. That'll be 60 feet of garden. Into the front yard, we've got our shed, a little bit of room in here. Callie's fence is going to go right along there. It's going to be chain link. Got our sitting area, fire pit. So it's a wood burning pit, but we have our propane one sitting in it for when there's fire bans. We can sit in our swing and look at the sunset just over the fence while we have a fire. We keep all our garbages and recycling in that area, out that side door. It's perfect, and we can open it up here and put them right out. Well, this is our house, October of 2024. So this will be 4 years since we broke ground. Got the lower laneway here. We can park all the way up the side. Nice corner lot. Big cedar trees, nice big maple trees ours. This is our top laneway. Nothing much around the back yet. I'm going to be cutting all those barrels in half and making a garden all the way down the side. And it's going to work out awesome because the back of the house gets full sun like all day long. I have a bit of a yard. It's a private little yard. I have a shed. Have our fire pit, our swing, got some strawberry plants going. some emergency water. When we sit in our swing and our fire, the sun sets right over there. It's a pretty amazing spot. And then we just have wood for the fire and our garbage area up there. Alright, so we're at May of 2026 and we've done quite a few improvements to our yard, so here we go. We've gone down to one propane tank because we only use our cooktop and the hot water, instant hot water. What we've done though is we've finished off that retaining wall. So we've got all that open space for parking. Somebody even has a 40-foot motorhome, they can just pull up and stay. And on the top we've got our greenhouse, brand spanking new. So along the top of the wall we've got our cedar trees. Those are the ones that were originally behind the bedroom and then on the hill here, but that's where they're gonna live. Need to get 5 or 6 more to finish it off. We got the creeping junipers that were on the hill. They kind of got lost in the hill, but they're going to grow out and have a good little home there. So let's look down the side, or the front I guess. And yes, we still got the cedar trees are getting bigger. Maple trees got leaves on it now. So coming around here, we've leveled out, put another retaining wall in here, so we can now get three parking spots across here. Makes a big improvement. Along the back side, I did a video last year of the garden we had going, but this year we decided just to keep it in strawberries. The strawberries did so good last year. I had 3 barrels of them and turned that 3 barrels into 10 barrels. And I could have made more, but I didn't have any empty barrels. So this year we're keeping the barrels empty. So in the fall when they sprout out, I can just cut them off and plant the whole row. We'll have enough to make jams and stuff like that. We'll have all those barrels. Those are leeks that came up from last year, and my asparagus, I'll probably keep the asparagus there because it takes a few years to get good. Around the back of the house we've got blueberries and blackberries. They're going to take a while to, there's little teeny bushes right now, so a few years we might get something off them. So our front, we had to put a metal shed there for our garbage because the bears kept climbing over this fence and getting into our garbage. We haven't had a problem since we put that there. So here I've got my potting table outside. It's a good 8 foot long and nice and deep. Pots underneath and the worktops, so the soil just drops through. It's awesome to work on. And at the end I've got my pile of dirt using sea soil. It's made locally. And then we come in to here, we got our flat deck, our fire pit. We're in a fire ban already, but whatever, it'll be good in the fall. Still a good place to hang out. We get sunny today, it's nice and shady here. Around the back of the wall we've got our hoses and our electrical, our containers. So the one container I'm filling right now is potable water in case we have a water shortage, and the other one's going to be water pumped from our fish pond. I'm going to pump it totally into there, and then I'm going to use that to water the greenhouse. The good nutrients. some kind of citrus plant. And then this is our greenhouse. Get the door here. So right now what we've got is we've got 4 tomato plants that are hanging. So that center corridor is just going to be filled with tomato plants. Around the outside, just planted, so they're not up yet. Well, some of them have started. Are all onions. They're red onions. And we're going to have peas all along the back here. They're all planted just yesterday, so they're not up yet. But I'm going to do a string thing across. So this whole back wall will grow up as peas. We've got a few extra pepper plants over there that I don't know what to do with yet. This corner, we've got our cucumbers. We've got 6 plants, and just let me step back a bit. So they're going to grow up upwards in there, so that whole wall, hopefully, portion of wall will be cucumbers. And then in front of the onions, we've got pepper plants. I'll probably end up putting some shelving along here for some smaller stuff, but that's the greenhouse. And then this part of our yard, we were able to put the paving stones down that we had out before, reused them, bring us over to our fish pond. Haven't finished the roof yet, but you get the idea. Nice private little spot. And yeah, the water's quite dark right now, but yeah, it's ready to get pumped into that tote. And what we didn't have before was land over here. It would just drop right off, like right here. So this has all been filled in. Enough room to keep our swing here. And we can sit comfortably and swing here and watch the fish. And we still go around the back to the shed that's there. And then I've got 2 totes there full of water, and those are to fill the fish tank after I drain it. The idea there being that that water will be the same temperature as the fish tank, so there won't be any shock to the fish. And that is our yard. Hope you like it.